Lauri Markkanen gets the call for the very first time that he's an All-Star representing the Utah Jazz with the All-Star game less than 2 weeks away. It's a former All-Star now, Trae Young, and the Hawks, though, first in Salt Lake City, looking to ruin Lauri Markkanen's party. In the first, it's Young and Atlanta striking first, with Markkanen striking back with the putback. Now it's John Collins running the floor and being rewarded for his efforts. And then Young stepping back with Markkanen in the vicinity. Who cares? Also, DeJounte Murray, All-Star last year, not an All-Star this year, taking his frustrations out on Utah before the big game. Another reverse by Young. Third quarter, John Collins with the hustle play, getting it out to DeAndre Hunter, who knocks in the three. And then Young dropping the peach off Atlanta style to Clint Capella. All he's got to do is jump and throw it down when a pass is as beautiful as the one Young delivered to Clint on that possession. Atlanta's up double digits. Utah's got some fight left in him, though. Jordan Clarkson, maybe he thought he'd get the call for the All-Star game. He had 24 points. DeAndre Hunter had 12 third quarter points. Atlanta still up double digits. How about Ice Trae? Led everybody in scoring with 27. It's a 15-point lead for Atlanta in the fourth. Here comes the All-Star finally. Markkanen with the three. And then Clarkson, a three of his own. 25 points for Lauri, by the way. It's not going to be enough, though, because Hunter again blasts the Jazz with three of his season high 26 points. Maybe he's a future All-Star. I'm sure the Hawks hope so. Atlanta gets a road win over the Jazz by 7. That's the thing, right? When you're just watching a game like that and somebody asks you who's the better player, Trae Young, Lauri Markkanen. I think most people would say Trae Young's the better player. But if you just watch this season in totality and you looked at the expectations coming in this year for the Utah Jazz that have moved on from Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert in hopes of getting Victor Wembanyama, game so great make you want to smack your mama. You look at the expectations that were on the Atlanta Hawks, them adding in an all-star guy in DeJounte Murray. I mean, come on now. The proof is in the pudding. One team subtracted all-star caliber guys, and they got better. One team added all-star caliber guys, and all we heard is more noise. I believe Trae Young is getting punished because the Atlanta Hawks have been too noisy the first half of the season everywhere but the win column. That's why Trae Young's not an all-star. He is getting blamed because the Atlanta Hawks have underwhelmed. And again, if DeJounte Murray probably never becomes a Hawk, let's be real, Trae Young probably is an all-star. He maybe would have even gotten the call as a starter again. But because they added an all-star caliber guy, and DeJounte can take an assist from Trae Young, a bucket from Trae Young every now and then. Because if you look at the stats, really point for point, Trae's right there where he was last year. And if you look at everybody else that's leading the NBA in points, Trae Young's pretty much the only guy that didn't get the all-star call. I believe Young is getting punished by fans, by the league, by coaches, because the Atlanta Hawks have been too noisy the first half of the season in the department outside of the win department. And you look at the Utah Jazz, they've been the complete opposite. Lauri Markkanen has come in, exceeded in this role, and the Jazz have won many more games than most of us thought they would so far this year.